Raceway episode 9. It's a beautiful day today. Means one thing, racing season is almost here. Time to get your cars ready and cut some weight. Today we're going to weigh some drive shafts. I've got 3 dirt modified drive shafts here. One out of 120 wall steel, one out of 083 chromoly, and one out of carbon fiber. They all have the slip yokes installed. The cars that we run with a Falcon transmission take a 29-inch drive shaft with an 8-inch long wide angle slip yoke. This is the 120 wall. It weighs 12 pounds, 12 ounces. Here is the 083 chromoly. It weighs 10 pounds, 14 ounces. Here's the carbon fiber. It only weighs 9 pounds, 8 ounces. When I was in college a few years ago, I went to Indiana Wesleyan and studied economics. In 1871, they had a thing called the Marginal Revolution. The 3 economists were Jevons in England, Menger in Austria, and Walras in Switzerland. It was called the Marginal Revolution. They started to look at things in a marginal way. So how much do you value a cup of water if you're in the desert? Probably a lot if you're really thirsty. But how much do you value the second and the third and the fourth? Probably a little bit less for each one. So they brought that way of thinking to economics, and it changed how we do economics. So I'm going to apply the principles of marginal analysis to saving weight on a drive shaft. Let's say you were running a regular 120 wall drive shaft. You're going to save quite a bit of weight going to that chromoly drive shaft. So you would be saving, in that instance, 1.875 pounds at a cost of an additional $145, which figures to $77.33 per pound. That's not too bad. It's on the higher end of items that I've weighed, but this is, rotating weight, so it's robbing horsepower away from the rear tires. Instead of comparing the carbon fiber drive shaft to the 120 wall drive shaft, let's just compare it to the chromoly 083 wall drive shaft. If you would want to go from the chromoly to carbon fiber, you're going to save 1.375 pounds, but it's going to cost you $415 at a rate of $301.82 per pound, which is extremely high. So using a marginal analysis, it probably makes sense to go with the chromoly if you're trying to save some weight, but it's a lot more money to go for the carbon fiber just to save a small amount of weight. But there are some non-weight and non-financial considerations, because carbon fiber drive shafts are considered to be much safer in the event that your drive shaft gets broken or comes unhooked from your rear end housing, because carbon fiber will break when it's spinning and it won't be like a buzzsaw next to your legs. So if your safety and not getting injured is a really big concern to you, I would definitely recommend going with carbon fiber, especially if you're using a roller slider transmission. So that's kind of outside the scope of just weighing parts, but I thought I would put my 2 cents in there on the safety aspect of carbon fiber. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. I want to thank Aaron Orr for giving me the idea to do drive shafts. If you would like your idea to be in a video and weighed, please comment and let me know what you want me to check out. Thanks for watching.